A stressful day. Stressful day. Oh my God.
You know what? Tonight, we're gonna brag. We're gonna boast. We might feel ourselves a little bit because Thomas going home was the prince's move. Full-fledged, all my doing. So when you hear people talk about Thomas, they say, he's charming. He's gonna be a physical threat. He's really well liked. Oh, I liked him. Oh, that felt so bad. Oh, I feel heartbroken doing it. I clocked all that shit day one.
Thomas's game did not change for I'm going to say the better when he joined Team Red.
Allegedly, and now, like I said, this is alleged. We don't know if it's true or not, but Thomas started sharing that, oh, well, I was George's #1 pick. George told me. I said, oh, that's weird. George left me on red, but whatever. George told Thomas, you, Thomas, should target Eli. You, Thomas, should get the prince out of the game. Can you believe that? The king is dead. It is time for the prince to take the throne.
I really don't like how either Eli or Kara threw me under the bus. I got 1 vote last night, but I think it is still in my best interest to work with the Cranberries for a while, but I'm definitely okay at 10, at like 8 or 7 to flip on the 5. Like I'm ready.
I'm so intrigued to see what is happening on the other party. It seems kind of chaotic, actually.
So we did that Austin has like that extra vote still. I still have my immunity idol or shortcut, whatever you want to call it. I know I lose a vote, but I get to. I have to vote out Joseph next.
I love a side versus side game. I think it's if you get the upper hand, you have the loyalty of your side. It puts the other side on the back foot. They start turning against each other rather than hunting you down. And even more importantly, like I have decent relationships with this other side. Like, do I care that Eli's been complaining about the blue boys? No, I view that as an opportunity. First person to join Ryan at the trails of Rotten Egg.
The compass?
Tell me you got it.
No, dude, I did not get it, but I missed. I mean,
Joseph got the compass here.
You think?
I tried to claim it minutes before is when I actually sent it in, and for the second I saw that, for minutes before that, Joseph was sitting like this, like was not bothering, like had stopped looking, and then the bigger thing is he walked away for 4 minutes to get a snack and came back with no snack.
Say, guys, I'm just gonna head to bed because we've got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, time zones are a thing.
Night, Joseph.
Right.
So glad you paid attention to that because I did not catch the whole. I'm gonna go make a snack. Comes back with nothing.
By the time I guessed, he was sitting back in his chair, like he had already stopped looking. Which I know him, he just almost left. You're not gonna stop looking unless that you got to guess in.
Well,
So if none of you have it, I don't have it. So it's him.
And also. And I want to take advantage of the fact that we're all here. Just so everybody can be aware that I told the truth about Summit. I made sure Jess got an advantage tonight, so she has a block of vote.
I think if we rendezvous on Thursday, the four of us need to look out for each other. We need Rocky, and I think Jess is our best bet to pull from the other party right now.
So I have my advantage.
That advantage is bad for like we need all 6 of our votes in at that first rendezvous vote. I think that first rendezvous vote should be about locking down as many votes as we can. So if Jess needs to block a vote, then that's perfect. Like that's one less vote that they have on their side.
Block the vote. I have to leave, and I don't have a vote. She can block one. We can use it as a puzzle.
But don't leave unless you think you're going home.
Yeah, leaving is bad. That's one less vote that we have.
Yeah, we'll need all the votes because I think we're going in as a minority into the rendezvous.
Mm-hmm.
We will, but we keep Rocky longer, and we keep Joseph shorter. Right?
Yeah, but even with Rocky, right now we are in the minority going into rendezvous. In theory, it's only the 4 of us and Rocky.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
We're hoping we can get Jess, but Jess might say, "Fuck off! I'm with these people now." Yes, but what is that you cannot use your skip at rendezvous. That would screw us. We would leave. One of us would leave.
Unless what? Yeah, they would leave. So can we make a signal right now before we have to get booted off? Like,
Yeah, my signal's gonna be don't use it.
I have a good feeling about this.
I hope Jonathan immediately says it's not rendezvous. Go back.
Hello and welcome everyone to Expedition Online. It's season 6, Uluru. We are on day 8 and I have 11 explorers here in front of me. And they have all made it to the rendezvous. Any explorer eliminated from this point on will be part of the jury and will choose one of the finalists as the winner of Expedition Online Season 6. So, congratulations to all of you.
Hey, Queen's Army.
Hi everyone, congrats on making the merge.
Pat yourselves on the back for being so darn awesome. I'm so happy.
It is such a critical and exciting part of the game. I wish you all the best.
Now the hard work is going to begin. There are several signs when it comes to figuring out if others are plotting against you and what your threat level is and if you might be the next one voted out. If nobody's talking to you about the game or at all, you're most likely the target. If you have a horrible feeling in the pit of your stomach, you're most likely the target. Always follow your gut and your instinct.
Take every opportunity that is made through the beauty of the game, and hopefully you get to the end.
Don't make anyone in your alliance feel like they're at the bottom. Don't ever be too comfortable in the game, and don't be mean.
Excellent. So hello to the rendezvous party. Here we are for our first challenge. For that, we're going to go over to the challenge coordinator, Jess.
Greetings, explorers, and welcome to Sweep the Competition. You will stand behind the 6-foot mark that you have marked by tape. You will place your deck of cards onto the piece of tape, and you will use the bristle side of your broom to shoot the deck of cards, like a hockey puck, towards the cups. Your goal is to, with your one shot, knock down as many cups as possible. We will be playing this challenge in alphabetical order and in 3 rounds. Good luck.
The 6 players with the highest score will move on to the next round. From there, we will do another round where the 3 players with the highest score will move on to the final. And then finally, the winner will win exemption for this evening, as everybody will be coming to the crossroads. We're going to go one at a time for round 1. All right, Aaliyah, starting off with you. Whenever you're ready. Well, that didn't go very far.
No, that would be your good.
Unfortunately, Aaliyah, you get 0 for that. Next up, we've got Annie. Oh, Annie, unfortunately, also whiffs. 0 points for Annie. Tougher than it looks. Austin. Austin whiffs. Oh, my goodness. It's just hit a cup at this point. Kara, you're up. Oh, my goodness. Kara has missed. Courtney. Courtney has missed. Eli. Eli has missed. Jess. Jess gets 1 cup. That's looking like a legend right now. Joseph. Joseph also gets 1 cup. Joshy, you're up. Joshy with a strike. He takes down them all. Rocky. Rocky misses. Ryan. Ryan misses. Okay, so everybody who hit a cup, you are now safe. Everybody else, we're going to go one more. Okay, so 3 of you are now safe. So 3 more will get in. Everybody will get 1 more attempt at this. All right, so back up to Aaliyah. All right, Aaliyah has knocked down 2 cups. So 2 for Aaliyah. Over to Annie when you're ready. Annie has knocked down 3. Everybody's getting the hang of it now. Over to Austin. Oh, Austin with the wrist shot puts it over. Austin with the 0 on to Kara. Oh, Kara unfortunately whiffs as well. 0 for her. Courtney. Ooh, Courtney has missed. Over to Eli. Eli has missed. Does not seem impressed with himself. Rocky. Rocky has hit. Rocky has knocked down 3 cups. So Ryan, it's got to be 3 or more. Otherwise, it will be Rocky joining the other 5 in the next round. Go ahead. Ooh, unfortunately, the broom does not count. Rocky will be joining us. Those of you eliminated, cameras off. We're on to round 2. We are going to take 3 players from round 2. All right, this time we're going to go in reverse order. So we are going to start this one off with Rocky. Go ahead, Rocky. Rocky puts up a 0. Joshy. Oh, Joshy puts up a 0. I don't know what happened on that one. It looked like he had the right form. Joseph. Oh, just short. Joseph puts up a 0. We just have to hit from here on. Jess. Jess has knocked out all but 2, so that is 4 points for Jess. Oh, Andy's figured it out. Andy got 4. All right, Aaliyah, you just have to hit cups here, and you're moving on to the next round. 4 is the standard at this point, though, if you want to. Oh, unfortunately, Aaliyah has missed. We are going back over to Rocky. Annie and Jess have made their way into the final. Rocky, you're up. Rocky has missed. Joshy. Oh, Joshy with a strike. Pressure is on now as we are on to Joseph. Oh, Joseph with only 3. Aaliyah. Oh, just off to the left. Aaliyah has been eliminated. All right, we are down. Final 3. This time we're going to start from the middle. That means you, Jess. Oh, Jess just off to the right. Puts up the 0. Joshy, you're up next. Joshy leaves 3 up on the table here. So it's all up to Annie here. Oh, Annie has missed. Joshy has 1 exemption for this evening. He will be safe tonight at the crossroads. As for the rest of you, well, as for everybody, I will see you at the crossroads.
All day I was speculating. I was going through the numbers. I said, well, season 1 was a cast of 18 and they rendezvoused at 9. Season 2 was a cast of 16 and they rendezvoused at 10. I was going through all the stats, but I had a feeling deep in the gut. I got a big gut too, and it was deep down there. Like, we're gonna rendezvous today, and we did.
You are looking at a new member of the rendezvous party. We made the rendezvous. Yes, oh my God.
Today's rendezvous. I'm so happy I made rendezvous.
This episode is so special that we're gonna start off with a question from the callers.
Prince, did you make it to the rendezvous?
Hell yeah!
I have a a potential compass that I have to publicly state who I'm voting for at Crossroads. Great. And a steal a vote, which I hope to utilize. But I'm worried people will think that I have shit, which is true.
That was impossible.
That was hard.
Thanks, guys. I can't wait to get to know everybody.
Ozzy, and then you like literally just Ozzy's that challenge right now. Oh my god. Like,
Is it chaos time, y'all, or are we?
Scattered.
Do we just want to go 3,
What
2,
time
1,
did
and we
they
go?
say we had until? Was it 8:55?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just randomly go.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Have fun. It's nice to meet you. I've heard good things about you too.
Did you two want to talk since you know each other, or did you want to talk to me, or?
I mean, honestly, like we've
I don't know
known.
what's gonna happen tonight.
Me either.
So how are you with the red? Like, who do you like on over there?
I'll tell you if you tell me how you did on your chemistry test.
Oh, my biology. I got a
biology
92.
Oh, turn up.
All right. How am I with them? I have tried to make some we didn't solidify because we never had the real. Well, we had the Tom thing, which was weird because that was not the direction I thought we would go. I really like Tom. We got along well. We both really like dogs, so
Yeah,
that was that.
if just to be like transparent, like with our Crossroads, it was pretty climactic actually. It was supposed to be 5-1 to Joseph, but then Joseph oh my god, compassed, and then Bar went with the 1 vote. So that's what. Yeah, so
Also,
it's pretty.
Joseph voted Bar. So you
Also,
guys
Rocky.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Rocky, you weren't there last night, but we think that Joseph got another compass.
Why do you think that? Did someone
Because-
find it after him?
Yeah, Ryan found the thing after him, but it was already
What was
claimed.
it?
And
So the obvious target might not be a very good target?
yeah.
Well,
We don't have a real obvious target on our side. We all were just like,
Okay, there's a clue room just opened up and Joseph is in it.
what?
Oh shoot, clue room.
Immunity. Nina? Nina. Are you just not here?
Hey. Hi guys.
Hey everyone. Nina, as in Sandra's daughter? Nina? Oh, I just gave her an answer. What the fuck?
Are you just going through her Instagram?
Nina?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Have you heard anything around a vote? I've only talked to Joshy.
I've only talked to Rocky and Jess, but like we could I feel like we could definitely pull Jess in, but I don't know anything based on a vote.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
So, are we trying to get rid of Sandra? Or what do you?
I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah.
I just I don't know, like the last time we saw Rocky, it was a little rocky. You know what I mean? So I don't know I don't know how you moved forward with him, but what up, Ryan?
Hi, Ryan.
I feel like he's definitely gonna try to flip on us, though. That's my concern.
Damn.
Because I mean, wouldn't you though? If you were all just voted out, like
yeah, exactly. That was my figure.
So like a lot of votes went on him?
Arguably all of them.
He was the one who picked Bar to go, basically.
Wow. Oh, okay. So Joseph's not giving good vibes then, I guess.
No, I don't think. Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. So I mean, we kind of fucked that up, but
I mean, what could we have done?
No, true.
Right.
What are you guys thinking?
I would love to get a Sandra out before anybody kind of flips on ourselves.
Okay.
We get too close in numbers.
Like which
Yeah.
one?
The thing is, they're gonna figure that's what we're doing anyway, since we have the jump on numbers right now.
Yeah. I mean, I like I said, I just like when it comes to like advantages, I obviously get nervous about that. And so like when it, like my thought process is if you found him once, you're gonna find him again. And so like for me, like Rocky just is like the name that kind of rings for me. But
I'm like, fool me once, fool me twice, and then fool me 3 times, then you're making an ass out of you and me.
Right.
He's just on my complete personal vendetta list, and I'm just like,
Okay.
I just like, because it's just because that girl did not deserve to go that early. That's the only name that I'm ever gonna throw out is the only care. Like, so who's on like your list of what you've gone through since we've been through separate
Well,
things?
so the thing is that like we haven't like I haven't met any of those blue guys. You know, like I'm hoping I can get in like.
Until 2 days ago.
What'd you say?
I said I didn't even know that the blue guys was a thing, and then
Oh,
apparently
it
there's
is a
like
thing.
You've been under fire, brother. I don't know how much is true. But everybody loves to drag your name as like the chief captain over on the other parts.
oh, you're shitting me.
Immediately after this last party phase, they were like, "Yeah, we heard from people at the other parties that like Eli's been like hating on the blue boys, like for like rounds."
Right. First of all, it was because the girls ran that narrative because they kept saying like it's been too many girls eliminated. Like we got to get like, and they kept saying like, oh, it's all the blue boys, like the boys on blue.
And that's true. I want you to know that whatever parties you've been coming from the last 3 rounds have all pinned that on you. Like it's consistently falling back on Eli's been saying this.
Who the hell would I have left? Like Courtney?
Ryan comes to me and tells me, they're telling people you're going after the blue boys. Who the fuck told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Because that is secret. And it's true, but like, no, how do you know that? Then he goes, they're telling people that you got some beef with Joseph. I said, God damn, that's true too. How do y'all know this?
And
How did he know he was going? Like, did someone tell Joseph he was the vote? He had a compass.
I feel like he just read it. Nobody told him. I think he just read that he was being voted.
Damn.
He's dangerous. He's dangerous, but he might have a compass.
Okay.
Because
who have you guys like gotten along with like on your tribe, like in your parties? Sorry. Like, how are you guys feeling? Who are you feeling good about?
I like Austin because he knows sign language, so he can like kind of talk to me a little bit, and he always like kind of like tells me things like tells me things like strategy, but like when I can't hear, he goes like sign. He'll be like Courtney again, sign here. Like, yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I haven't talked to him. I would like to talk to him. I want to like meet all the boys. I haven't talked to any of the boys, you know?
And I don't know how Austin is like vibing with me. Like it seemed good right there, but
Austin's. I think Austin is short-term loyal. You know what I mean? Like I think he is true in what he says now. I think he's gonna get more and more harder to read the longer we get into this run.
I think he's really easy to read right now. And I'll tell you, like he came into our chat. He went to the summit with Jess, right? And loose lips, man. Because he came in and told her, he goes, I got Annie, I got Courtney, I got Ryan. And then he also like, I'm pretty sure he got the advantage there because it was like a risk and reward type of thing, like risk your vote or get reward, like the prisoner's dilemma. You know what I mean? Jess was like, I'm not doing it, but he said like, oh, I am doing it, and then like told her after like, yeah, I got it.
He said Jess got it. Whatever.
No. Well, she might. I mean, that's what they're telling us. You know?
I would love if one of them had it.
But that's what I'm thinking. Like I was, once we found out that like everyone put votes on Joseph, I was thinking like that might be an easy one off the rip. But obviously we got a George. Yeah, there's no point to even like tease that. So like I don't know who we think of like with these other.
That's the name we can drop around there and just flush it from him.
Yeah.
But like.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know what that other vote would be.
I would think Rocky, dude.
The person like. Do you have a good relationship with Kara over the last
year? Kara, I would say, is like my rock one. Like, out on that side, like...
I'm not that I don't like her. I'm just nervous about where she stands. But, like, we have no relationship. So.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think
I trust that you would hear anything if it was going on. So.
Yeah. No, I think Kara's the shit. Like, I really do like working with Kara.
I wish I had even a guess of a name to give you based off the 2 conversations I've had. I know that comes off so sketch of who I would want to, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you, dude. That's how I'm thinking.
I know it's weird for me to say 4 party phases later that I still actively
right.
work with you, but I do.
Yeah.
Literally, like I feel like everyone's like pretty kumbaya except the fact that everyone's scared of Joseph because Joseph seems to be like dominating the advantage game right now.
I'm just happy that I made it to jury, guys.
You don't need to say anything else. It's
like
it was
it was just
literally 3 days ago.
That is true. It feels like much longer, but
So on a name front, look, I'll just get the ball rolling. Is it given past histories of certain names being thrown out by certain people? Do you think? And I'm not asking you to confirm whether you'd like to do it or not, but Annie or Eli as options.
I would rather do Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mean, honestly, those are great picks because Annie was the name. Because remember how last night, or if it was last night, everybody was like, kind of like maybe Courtney. I was like, no, we need that like level of chaos because I feel like she if she finds something out, she lets you know. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
that's such a
Exactly.
good, that's such a good like wild card. Like if you're ever concerned, you could at Crossroads be like, Courtney, where are the votes going? And she would tell you right there. Yeah, and Annie, I was worried would flip on us
Oh, easily.
because it's like, why wouldn't she?
She's a terrible liar though, because the reason I was turned from like 75% to 100% playing my compass was just trying to have a conversation with her about the vote, and it was like talking to a brick wall, and like quite obvious that she was literally like trying not to look at the camera because we couldn't move to any other room or something like that. But I was like, okay, this is bleedingly obvious, and so you got bar complaining for his vote out as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I haven't even met Annie yet.
Has Kara told you anything about the summit that happened when her and a lot of people, I think, just like assuming the fact that he has done well in trying to find these challenges, we think that he has like a steal a vote or an extra vote from that. I don't know. I've just been kind of getting by the skin of my teeth because it was either the last two crossroads I've been to, it was me having to compass to save myself, and that's when Kristen went home. And then the second time was literally Joseph told me straight to my face. He was like, "Hey, it was either you or Bar, just so you know." And I decided on Bar last minute. Yeah, because the thing about I'm here. I'm surviving. I made the like
Literal
minimal
pig.
goal.
So
Yeah,
happy you're here.
exactly.
This is like
Like
the group of people I wanted to see. Like I wanted to see
Yeah.
Courtney, I wanted to see Annie, I wanted to see you. So like I'm really, really glad we're all back
And
together.
and I know that tribal lines are something like original tribal lines are something that we don't want to bring up. I don't really see anyone voting against them right now for Sandra, at least. Like just like a read on everyone. I think Courtney. And the thing about it is that like I don't think Courtney's gonna vote me, Annie, or you. Is the big thing. And once again, Joshy's immune,
Same.
and
Yeah.
so like I
It's
think
all,
right
it
now.
depends like what everybody else does. Like if the Georges pile on us, you know.
Yeah, and I'm really intrigued because I mean, to be fair, like to my knowledge, Joseph really doesn't seem to be trusting of Ryan or Austin after last time because he assumed that they were going to have his back. And he is, but I mean, I don't know. Like at this point, like to be honest with you, like just to be transparent, like Bar was my number one when he went, like 100%, just because me and him had the most talking time. So I'm kind of just like my number one down, just like kind of floating in the wind, trying to survive here. So. But I don't know how you are, and I also just like to warn you. I don't think anything's going to come of it because he's immune, but people are immediately pairing you with Joshy just because you've never been separated.
Okay,
I think
that's okay.
just like a heads up.
So do you think like they're gonna vote for me right now?
No, hell no. I don't think you're on anyone's radar currently.
Awesome.
I think.
I mean, and like that's everybody else's own perception, but like I couldn't like help the fact that Joshy picked me, you know. Like,
No, exactly.
And I picked outside of Sandra OG tribal line, you know.
Yeah.
Like I didn't pick an OG Sandra, so like if that's showing anything that like that I am willing to be fluid. So we'll
and
worry about that when the time comes.
Yeah, and I don't know, like I don't really think anything of it right now too. But just like I'm gonna try to get to.
Do you know who? Like who's putting us together?
I mean, honestly, Thomas was one of them.
He's gone.
I trust both of you. You guys aren't going to try to like. I feel like we made a good connection in the beginning, even though we got separated. So
yeah, I haven't seen Kara in 8 days.
It's so
and I feel like, yeah,
long.
I trust Kara. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Well, I've been with her forever. It feels like, and every day she looks so pretty, and I'm like, oh God, I should do my hair and makeup. Like
that was me with Thomas. I was like, this guy's so handsome.
oh, freaking Thomas. He's damn handsome. So beautiful.
I think our big thing is if we want to settle it, we just have to keep it to like I can't emphasize enough. Like there's so many powers out there. Like whatever we come up with, it needs to keep to ourselves.
Well, who is ourselves?
No, the Georges, I assume, for at least this
Okay.
first vote. I don't know how our games would grow past then. If they start to scramble the next rounds, maybe we'll have more
Well,
people wanting to work with
are
us.
you saying you guys didn't bond at all during that time?
No, we did, but like we came back here and we all seemed to be on the same page that we want to stick together for this. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like enjoy my conversations with the Team Sandra people, but
Okay. So you're saying Annie?
that isn't. I thought that's what we were all saying.
I'm not saying anything. I have no clue what to do. I just would rather it
I've
not
only
be
heard
me.
two names,
So
so I've only heard Rocky or Annie. We have 40 minutes, so I'd like to agree on something.
okay,
I'm gonna go talk to.
That's fine. I mean, I haven't even
Rocky by
spoken
the
to
fire.
Annie, so
let me know if it changes.
maybe.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'm not giving a stray vote out.
Oh.
They left.
They both left. All right.
I don't think he really is voting Annie. He told me he likes Annie.
Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been
I think
hearing.
he just said that because Joseph was in the ring.
Oh, like I'm cool in. Like I feel like, and you probably feel the same way after that having to play a compass. But like I feel like I ran so hard to get here that I kind of just want to like chillax and like not have to deal with it. So with that being said, the names that I've heard from people is Rocky or Annie. I don't know how you feel with those guys.
No, that's exactly what I've heard as well.
Okay, cool. Are you cool with like either one, or like what are your thoughts?
Annie's, I don't think is that good of a player, but I don't think, which is, I guess, a pro from a threat, that lowers her threat level.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think she's a good liar, because she was the person that tipped me off that I was going to go.
Really?
That's why I played by compass. Yeah, because she was just like, yeah, I'll do anything you say, I'll agree to that, and then she just would not talk, and it was so awkward. And I could just tell from her, the way that she looked, that she didn't want to be stuck there talking because she knew that I was the vote. And she's quiet, and I don't want to work with someone or have someone around that I know I can't possibly have a conversation with, let alone a strategic one.
I agree. My understanding is she's just like a number for Austin. He, like I said, like he's boasting that he has Courtney and he has Annie. So.
Hi, Annie. Nice to meet you.
Annie, we're in a room.
Finally, we get to meet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I filled them in because like everybody knows about how we all tried to flip on Joseph and he survived, and they were like, oh, so there was a compass played. Okay. And we definitely think he might have another one, but I mean, they didn't even know about the video clue, so I don't know if there was one or two.
We probably just didn't catch on to it.
Courtney!
Hi.
Hey, Courtney. Annie and Kara have never gotten to meet Courtney. Have you gotten to meet Kara?
Not really.
Oh my God! Hi, Kara. I always say
Hi.
you're here. It looks like you're like Gloria from Modern Family. Like you just got off a horse. You just always look so pristine and like a goddess.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Horse looking like, I mean, you just look amazing all the time. By the way.
Thank you.
I hate everything. But I like.
Do you think there's like a power? Do you think there's like a power duo or trio?
The only people that I see as like duos right now are Courtney and Annie.
Okay.
And Eli.
Wait, wasn't Austin with them too?
Yes, they were together on the double. The two people that went to the purples that went twice.
I will say this. Courtney has been open about the fact that you went against Joseph. So just a heads up with that.
Okay.
And
Eli did not talk one bit of shit against Joseph the whole time.
I haven't even been with him.
He did say he had a little contention at a what do you call it? A crossroads with Rocky. But like Eli didn't say anything about Joseph. I can testify.
Right. The only thing I said about Joseph was that Aaron told me after that first vote that Joseph told Megan I had thrown her name out. That was it. That's all I said.
Oh, okay, because it also came from Aaron too that you guys had like a little back and forth, and I was like, oh, really? And she was like, yeah, he thinks that.
I don't want to break up this very interesting conversation, but what are you doing today?
I'm down for it to be anybody on Team Sandra. The names that I've heard are Annie and Rocky. I would prefer Rocky out of the two.
Yeah, Courtney told me Rocky, and then Joseph and somebody just told me Annie, and it was someone I didn't expect to tell me Annie.
Joseph. I might have to talk to him at some point and be like, we don't have no beef.
Yeah, I mean, because they also said you were throwing out my name too. Aaron and Courtney said that, so I was like,
Fuck, I've done that. We literally all worked together on that purple-orange vote, and then we all got split up, and I haven't seen Courtney since, I haven't seen you, I haven't seen Joseph since. I've literally been with, like, Jess and Kara. That's all I've been with. Well, I haven't. If that makes, I know it doesn't, like, make you feel any better other than just me saying I haven't, but yeah, I have not.
no. I mean, and that's why I'd rather it, like, come out now. Like,
Yeah, I know,
and, like,
exactly.
just let you know, so you could we could also try to, like, reel everybody in.
So that's like that weirds me out about Courtney and Austin because Annie told me the truth. Like Annie's not trying to hide that because Annie basically, yeah. So I don't. That's where I'm at right now.
Well, before we say anything about this vote, let's talk about like the future. Do you have a good relationship with Annie?
Yes, Annie is like one of the, I guess, like people that I would be like okay working with going forward because she's been honest with me about things.
Okay, so then I feel more comfortable like if I can like start working with you and Annie more.
Yeah,
if that's fine.
Yeah, and also I think I'm totally down for that. Like those are like once again good Rocky vibes, and on top of that, I get good vibes from Annie. I think people just are a little. I think people don't like know what Annie's thought process is because she's just super quiet.
Oh, quiet, yeah.
I'm like getting anxious, Jess. Like I'm getting so.
I'm with you, Eli. I am with you.
Jess,
I
yeah,
trust you.
you and Kara are the only two people that I'm like, I need these women with me at all times, at all places. Like
Well, everyone needs a mom with low self-esteem. It's a lot of fun
exactly.
to have a mom with low
I haven't seen
self-esteem,
my mom
isn't
in
it?
like months, so this is good for me. But
I'll make you
yeah,
cookies.
dude, I think we have to just get a hold of Kara. Joshy and
I'm
Joseph.
so glad you are on the same page.
Like honestly, like to be honest with you, like right now, if I had to vote right now, it would probably like. And once again, I'm not saying like this is who I want to vote for. It'd just probably be Eli because I haven't talked to him, and I'm just being like, I'm just gonna try to be honest with you. But I don't want to vote him. That's the thing. Like I don't want to vote him. Like that's the issue. Is I don't know where I want my vote to go because last time I've had 2 crossroads in a row where I thought it was gonna be me going. I played my compass correctly, and then it just happened to be Joseph decided that he doesn't want to vote me. And in all honesty with you two, like Barr was my number 1 ally and he's gone. So I am like in the wind. Like I really have no strategic stability right now. And on top of that, I missed yesterday's game because I had to take care of my sister. So I'm very much like with the wind. Like I know that's like what everyone's telling you, but like I genuinely do not have footing anywhere right now. Like everyone's so nice. I feel like the obvious answer would be Joseph, but the thing is that everyone thinks he has a bajillion advantages.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, no, they were saying like it's just Austin. Every story that Austin tells, and I don't think he's like realizing it, but he is like he like tells different people different things, and like I think everyone's just starting to add it up a little bit. But
Yeah.
I'm under the impression that he got something at the summit when he went yesterday.
Oh, easily.
Because
What did Jess say? Because what did Jess describe her story as? Because I won't tell you what Austin said.
Okay, so she said that she got there and they gave them it was like the prisoner's dilemma thing. Like if both of you risk it, you both lose. But if one does,
okay. Austin said the same thing, so that kind of checks out.
But then Jess said that after they did that is when they went to talk to Janet, and he told Jess that he had risked it and he got it because Jess was like, I didn't do it because we hadn't on our party. It was the 3 George versus 2 Sandra, and like we hadn't had to go on the crossroads yet. So Jess was like, I'm not risking my vote to tie that up. Like that's messy.
No, okay, because Austin said the opposite thing happened. He's like, I wanted Jess to have it because she's got to go to Crossroads, so I let her have it.
No, dude. Jess didn't even want to be there. Like Jess literally was like pissed off when she got back in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a little sketch on Austin, but like I said, like I don't want to risk anything tonight because like if he did get something like
I'm like Sandra, as long as it ain't me, like I'm
Why are you on
down.
Team George?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
did
yeah.
George pick you?
Because I had tattoos and I'm gay.
Okay. So I was hearing Rocky, but like then I was hearing Kara just came in and said Rocky's throwing out Kara's name. So like
yeah,
I have not gone to talk to him tonight.
Courtney told me that.
Interesting. Okay. She's definitely like the driving force behind the Rocky vote.
Oh, she wrote his name down already and everything.
Yeah, in blue ink. Yeah, she showed me.
I feel so loose in my connections with some of the Georges right now to like be losing Rocky or Annie for us.
Yeah.
Guys.
Hey,
Hey, Joseph? Who
Hey.
have you been hearing? Because I'm hearing a whole bunch of Rocky, and so I'm
I'm hearing a
like,
bunch of Rocky. I'm also hearing a whole bunch of me.
Yeah, I've only heard you, Rocky, and Annie being fully.
yeah, and
Yeah.
there's no way. I mean, people. I was
Austin,
definitely
I
like,
don't know about that. I've had a couple of people say that you're saying my name, so I don't know what's up.
well, no, actually, the only thing I've actually said is that you flipped on us. You make me nervous, and being honest.
When did I flip on you?
No. Sorry, we flipped on you. No, that was
Yeah.
I misspoke. So we flipped on you, and I was saying
I was
like,
like, how do I flip on one vote?
No, I was saying that's my concern moving forward is that
Yeah,
like
you
that
blindsided
you
us with that bar vote. Just
will
I don't
flip
know
back
what
on us. I mean, like, who would blame you? And that I've even said that to your face. Like, moving forward, you don't believe us, that's fine. But like, I will be honest. Like, I am nervous about you only for the sole fact that it would make sense for you to go back to the other side.
To what?
I don't. What the fuck even is the other side?
Well, like basically the other team that we just merged with.
Like, to be fair, like, you are the two people I haven't talked to like the least. Like, just so you know, like, and I just like I want there to be like no, like, I don't want to be like I want to vote you two because I haven't talked to you. Like, that's the issue. Like, I don't want to have to
Yeah.
fall into that category.
Yeah.
And I right now I think that I don't know because
I wasn't like the one that was driving your name, and like I'm just gonna go with the easy vote. But I mean, hey,
Yeah. It was Eddie, wasn't it, that was driving that vote, right?
Yeah, Annie and Rocky jumped at it pretty quick. In terms
Well,
of
yeah, I understand that Rocky would jump at that pretty quick because it's not him.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And Eddie and me hadn't met before, so I completely get that.
Let's do it.
Courtney wants Rocky.
I want Rocky out.
What if we do Joseph?
But what if it, I think it's the compass.
Right, but why don't we make it seem like we're gonna do Rocky and do Joseph?
So that Joseph's cocky.
And
that's
then
wild too because Courtney, I'm not like Courtney is literally like we were in a group message after that joint crossroads until like 2 a.m. Courtney was texting Aaron and I like I will never vote your name. I'll never put you guys down. I love you guys. I'm so for this. And then Austin said that she was the one leading the vote against Aaron.
Yeah, and I think okay, from my perspective right now, it seems that Austin is weaponizing Courtney as a shield.
Yeah.
That is how I'm viewing this.
And then he has I think yeah.
And the point about it too is that I think he's playing this very well. I think he's playing it very smart. I would like to go Austin tonight. That is my pitch to you, and I'm being truthful. Because to be fair, like I have literally told people that they were like, where would you vote right now? And I have said your two names because I haven't talked to you. And I literally said this to Kara. So Kara can like attest to this. But I would like to go Austin tonight. I'm going to lead the vote to be Austin tonight.
Yeah.
And
I like
if you want,
my only concern is that he has something because he went to the summit, but I also don't think that he feels threatened in any way tonight.
I don't think he does. And
He's come into this rendezvous and he has painted like the worst picture of Joseph so far. Like he has said everything under the sun about Joseph,
Okay,
and then
I need to go talk
sorry, yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm voting Austin. I'm going to go talk to Joseph because Joseph will vote Austin with us.
Yeah,
we need two more people.
You could just jump into that room and be like, Joseph, come meet me at the fire. You know what I mean?
Well, I have that extra vote, but
we need another.
Dude, honestly, like, so Joseph was just in here and just basically like confronted saying like I said his name, and I'm like, of course I'm gonna say any fucking name that isn't my name. First of all, second of all, like, dude, there's so much stacked up against you. Like, why are you surprised that anybody from the last team that all tried to vote you out wouldn't want to cover their bases and try to vote you out again? Like, it only makes sense. And I know there isn't another side, like you said, Ryan, but there absolutely is.
Austin is using Courtney very well as a shield. Because he's using her as a scapegoat every time that he gets caught in a lie. And he has been lying a lot. He made up a whole fake crossroads just to hide the fact that they flipped on Josh. Because they did flip on Josh. And he lied about playing a compass for no reason to us. To hide the fact. Yes. No, he didn't. That's the thing. He said that he did to save himself, and that's why Josh went. That's not what went. Annie told me that Courtney wanted to flip on Josh. And that makes me think that Austin and Courtney are close. But I think that Austin is a way better player.
Okay.
So that's why I want to go after him. I don't know where you want to go. If you are really hard against Austin, that's fine. You can do what you want. But that's where I am going tonight.
goddamn room?
Because, well, so Rocky was just talking to Kara and I because Rocky was throwing out our names, but he then came to say, like, I only did that to deflect. I want to go for Austin. And then right after he left, Joseph came in and said, I want to go for Austin. And so now you
Nope.
just came in right after that. So
Okay.
there's already
Okay.
2 votes on Austin, but everyone
We
else
were
seems.
trying to talk, and then Joseph came in, and then he took you. Like, this isn't The Bachelor.
Hey, it's going Rocky, right?
I hope so, because otherwise it's me.
I already
Yeah. Can I be quickly the rock, Joshy?
I think Ryan's going to be draw tonight, and I don't really like the any Austin Courtney trio, which is abundantly clear with Ryan orbiting around that.
Right.
Was it us that we're talking about worrying about a trio at this point, a strong trio?
Well, let's.
Was it us that we're talking about?
Do you want to I agree with you. I'm worried about a strong trio, but like.
Would you be opposed to an Austin vote?
How many numbers do you have?
Kara, Eli, Jess, myself, Rocky.
Kara, Eli, yes.
That's 6.
Do you want to go Austin?
I haven't heard that at all with 1 minute left.
I have got that for Kara, Eli, and Joseph and Aaliyah. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going to be. Oh, Joseph, this is the person I wanted to see.
We got 1 minute.
Can I be? I don't know half that shit that Austin was saying. We were talking about the names that were out there, and he just leaned into Joseph.
Ryan, could you be in on this?
Go Austin. I was just telling you.
So I kind of feel like now he might be doing a little bit of work to try to like swing on me, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
There's only a minute left.
I know.
I'm not writing a name.
Okay,
Yeah,
Courtney.
just in case.
I feel bad. I just told her I wouldn't put her name down.
Well, she told Aaron she wouldn't put her name down, and then apparently she led the charge.
That's true.
So
But
Jess,
is it better to have her around because she's like telling people things?
but she's also telling Austin things. That's why I'm nervous. Like, I think Austin's our biggest target.
Okay, we have 1 minute left.
All I'm saying is that I'm putting so much trust in you two because I haven't heard shit this whole round about this.
No, dude. I'm for the crossroad. I'm going Austin.
Yeah, I'm going Austin, regardless of what I say, okay?
All right, welcome everyone to the Day 8 Crossroads. I have 11 explorers here with me as we rendezvoused earlier today. Joshy probably feeling the best of them after the huge exemption win. Joshy, how's it feel? Well, it feels great. Like, having not known a bunch of these contestants, I think it's just vital that I have the ability to like get to know people without the pressure of going home. Grateful that I don't have to do the chaos of a rendezvous vote. It's very scary. Yeah, I can only assume so. I mean, we're coming in, original party lines are fairly even. Is that even coming up at this point?
I think they are to an extent. I don't think they're like a hard like tribal line or group lines, but the issue is the fact that people are just trying to like find any information at this point because we're a large group of people that are all stressed. And to be fair, we're all pulling at straws. We're like, well, he's been here or she's been there, and like you're just trying to find like any way to even like get a name out there because at the same time, like I'm meeting people. Like we're like playing this like hard balance of playing the game but also getting to know people. And but yeah, it's kind of coming up, but I don't think it's something that's going to be like this determines the vote. How are we going about tracking the former party lines? I mean, it wasn't just original parties. Let's face it, we're in those original parties for one day. You have that little bond of getting picked by Sandra and George, but how are we able to track where everybody else has been? Because let's face it, it's been a lot of swaps. Courtney?
For me, it's just like human level of things. For me, and it's not like party lines. It's people, and I just like love.
Is there anyone who's just running into each other for the first time today? Oh, quite a few of you. Did you guys get a chance throughout this strategy time to kind of get to know each other, or was it kind of just like a rate to business, like where's you in the game kind of thing?
I've been deprived of Team Sandra for 5 phases of this game now. I was surrounded by Thomas for the longest time, and now surrounded by the rest of Team George for a while. So it's nice to meet new people. It's been dry. The drought is over for my time with Aaliyah and Joshi. So it's nice to meet someone new. I think it really adds to the dynamics of this vote in terms of you have to put a lot of trust in 2 new people or 3 new people for a lot of people. So I think it's going to show in the dynamics of how these results come out.
We got a lot of chats, more chats than you guys are used to on there. Were you guys tracking who was in what conversations with people for how long, or was it just kind of a mess in there?
It was just a mess. Like, I felt like I was focused on like who was in front of me, and like where they have been, who they had been with, just trying to figure out if anyone's gonna come in while we're talking. So I wasn't paying too much attention to the side, I'll be honest.
Now, we've seen a lot of clues being dropped as far as advantages. Is there anyone who hasn't noticed any clues yet being dropped? I mean, one was completely obvious. If you missed it, then you're not listening to me at all. But is there anyone out there who's not clocking any of these clues?
Clues can be clocked, but figuring out what the heck to think about those clues is another story. I haven't had any success like figuring out what the hell I'm looking for.
If it wasn't for these things, I wouldn't think you knew any other word than no.
Yeah, there's a few of you who are getting a lot of no's from me, which is it's just good. Just still searching, so awesome. Well, I mean, there are at least a couple advantages in play tonight. Is there anyone who's particularly nervous coming into this vote?
I mean, I'm pretty nervous, Jonathan.
Yeah?
Apparently, people think I'm a hoarder of advantages, which is not true. So I prepared a speech for everyone to dispel any of these rumors.
Okay.
The compass is almost yours. In order to claim it, you must attend Crossroads and say out loud who you plan to vote for at this night's Crossroads. You don't have to tell the truth. You don't have to tell the truth. But you must say, I plan to vote for blah tonight. So I'm going to say, I plan to vote for Rocky tonight. Once you accomplish this, you will receive the compass. And I'm happy to receive that publicly, Jonathan. You don't have to send it in my chat.
So, anyways, is there anyone else who's feeling particularly nervous coming into today's Crossroads? Did that add to anyone's nervousness?
I totally don't, Jonathan. After that, definitely not. Totally not. I think every Crossroads I've attended since being on Sandra, my name has been out there. So it's just a lovely stress ball that is constantly in my stomach. But at this point, I just got to put faith in the people that I think I have faith in, and just roll with it. Because at the end of the day, once the votes are cast, that's when you really see everyone's true colors. And to be fair, I'm not like Tony Vlachos. I have no bag of tricks. I'm a one-trick pony. That was the one compass, and that was it.
So is it just Rocky tonight feeling Courtney, yeah?
I'd like to publicly say that I'd like to leave Crossroads because I have a shortcut.
All right. Okay. You're jumping the gun a little bit early. I haven't asked about advantages yet.
I don't care, but I'm doing it. Sorry.
All right. Courtney has the shortcut advantage. It allows her to skip by Crossroads safely. She will not have a vote this evening, and she can go back to camp. All right. How does that change things for anyone? Does anyone?
I think it adds to your question, Jonathan, in terms of nerves. I think anytime something like that happens out of nowhere, shakes up any plan or anybody that someone was depending on, I think all of our hands are getting higher and higher for raising for who feels the most nervous right now. So
I'm going to say that I feel nervous because I have also heard my name today. So I don't know what is going on.
Is there anyone who wants to maybe speak to someone or a group of people? You guys seem nervous.
I mean, Josh, if you're worried about the numbers, then Courtney just solved our problem.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely one less vote. We've had some very odd things been said here tonight in Crossroads. This hasn't been your typical Crossroads. I'm going to open up the floor one last time if anyone else wants to say something. now would be the time to do so.
Well, in the great words of Pavati, I would hate to see green bananas turn yellow. So I would also like to use my steal a vote. Thank you very much.
All right. I can verify that Joseph does in fact have a steal a vote. Whose vote would you like to steal this evening?
I'd like to steal Annie's, please.
Okay, Annie will not be voting. And Joseph, you will have 2 votes. Again, jump the gun a little bit early. Floor's still open if anyone else wants to say anything before I close it off. All right. If anyone else has an advantage that they'd like to play at this crossroads that needs to be played before the vote, now is the time to do so. All right, as usual, we will go in alphabetical order. All right, everyone, the votes are in. If you have an advantage that can be played after the votes, now is the time to do so. Oh, got it
Hey,
all.
Jonathan. The worst kind of idol is like a public idol, and this is the only time I could use it. So I don't see if I'm going to waste it. I don't think I'm going home. I don't think I have to use it, but I would like to play it on myself. Thank you.
All right, I can confirm that Joseph does have a compass. Any votes
I
cast?
don't have anything else, I swear.
Any votes cast for Joseph will not count. Is there anyone else? Okay. With that, we had 11 votes this evening. First vote is for Ryan. Second vote is for Rocky. Third vote is for Annie. Fourth vote is for Austin. Fifth vote is for Austin. Sixth vote is for Annie. Seventh vote is for Rocky. We have 2 votes Austin, 2 votes Annie, 2 votes Rocky, 1 vote for Ryan. 8th vote is for Rocky. 9th vote is for Annie. 10th vote is for Austin. We have a 3-way tie between Austin, Annie, and Rocky with 3 votes. Ryan has 1 vote. There is 1 vote left. The player that has been deserted here at the crossroads is Rocky by a vote of 4-3-3-1. Sorry, Rocky. You have been eliminated. If you have any last words for your party members, now's the time.
To the people I just like last minute talked to, I voted where I said I was. To the person who I last minute said that, hey, we should probably ride or die here, I was pretty truthful about that. And I actually think you didn't vote for me. But good play, y'all. I had a lot of fun. It's been stressful, so no more stress for me, which thank you for voting me out for that aspect. I'm rooting for y'all. Have fun, play hard, do what you need to do to win. I'm voting, no hard feelings. I'm voting for who I think is the best player again. I'm not salty. So peace out, y'all.
All right, thank you so much, Rocky. As for the rest of you, you have about 40 minutes. You all have a good night.
Today sucks. But on the bright side, I made Rendezvous.
The whole Joseph versus Austin that the Cranberries wanted to perpetuate really took off tonight.
I really got to get my squad together. My squad is fracturing fast.
Austin saying, yeah, well, I heard you're against Joseph. And Joseph played his compass. And so I go to Joseph and I say, well, Austin told me that this is bad. I said, Joseph, this is bad. Me and you? It can't be. Austin lying. And it worked. It worked for me. But guys, that is sick that we didn't catch any. And you know that Joseph and Austin are gonna continue to like fight.
Yeah, so I played that extra vote, so I'm fucking happy I did. Joseph definitely was going after us.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
This tea is ceremonial, and also because I was like, I knew as soon as they mentioned numbers, I was like, I have to play that extra vote tonight. He voted for Annie or myself, and he got the others to flip.
He probably voted for both of us, to be honest.
That's true too, yeah.
Can I work with Austin? I don't know. I need to be able to work with Annie. She doesn't talk. Need to be able to work with Courtney. Why did she... Courtney also fucked up. Why would you use a safety without power? I'm dunking on someone who incorrectly played an advantage when I just did that twice. 2 other people voted for Annie. Whoever you were, you're fucking stupid. You should have voted Austin. Ugh.
And I voted for Annie. Because in my head, I'm thinking, well, if Rocky plays something, if Joseph plays something, and if Austin plays something, there's going to be votes. Just a few little votes, and I don't want them on mine. So me and Kara get together. We were going to vote Courtney. But Courtney left tribal. She took her shortcut. So we voted for Annie. Just in the off chance, and it almost worked. We had a 3-3-4.
Kara, who did you vote for tonight?
Not you.
That's good. Because everybody so far has been saying they voted Rocky, and I'm like, well, the math isn't mathing because there was only 4. I know I was 2 of them, and then
You were 2 of them.
yeah, and I love
no.
seeing everybody's jaw drop when it came out to be the last vote was
Oh wait,
Rocky.
what? That was sus.
Yeah.
Who'd you
okay,
vote
I
for?
feel like I voted for Annie.
Okay.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Rocky. Yeah.
So in the last second, like I said, like I got nervous that I was talking to Eli. We got nervous that Rocky was going to play something, so we were like, maybe we should have split it up quickly. So me and him voted Annie.
You guys both voted Annie.
Mm-hmm.
But Eli's claiming that Eli's claiming that he voted Rocky.
I guess so. That's not good.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. This crossroads went very well. A steal a vote was played incorrectly. An idol was played incorrectly. An extra vote was played, I guess, correctly. But all those advantages are gone. There's another compass clue out there. I decided I'm going to look for it, but I decided that to spend my time doing this, seeing who the liars are. So coming into this vote, the Cranberries, Mia, Leah, Jess, Kara, Eli, had a plan to get rid of Ryan. That plan was going extremely well. The other side, Joseph and Austin, we fostered a beef between them. It was working great. They were super splintered. But then last minute, Eli and Kara pulled me into a room, and they told me that they were switching the vote to Rocky. But in reality, they and Jess were splitting their vote between Austin and Annie. Okay? And when I told Jess very last minute the plan was Rocky, she was like, oh, okay, and acted surprised. But Eli and Kara had told Jess the plan before. Those guys are so split up and such a mess that we don't have to worry about them stacking all their votes on us. Courtney's leaning Rocky already. Courtney wants to take out Rocky. So that's already a vote on Rocky. She already wrote its name down.
So we want to do Rocky?
Yes.
Because, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I have no problem. Are Kara and Eli dictating what the 3 of us do?
What I'm realizing is that after the summit, Kara came and spoke first to Jess and then to Eli. But that was Kara's go-to. First Jess and then Eli. And right? I still don't understand why there was a 4-1 vote on Thomas when there was 6 votes there. I believe Kara is lying, and she's sneaky, and she's lying. Kara is not good at lying. She may be good, but when you sit in a room with her not saying anything for like 5-10 minutes, which has happened often with me and Kara, I know Kara doesn't trust me to tell me her silly secrets. So yeah, I'm gonna expose this game soon, coming up.
This is crazy. I cast my vote for Ryan tonight.
So I have an extra vote, and both of mine are going for Rocky to try to hopefully make up for Annie's lack of vote.
Great. Okay, that was chaotic. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm just going to do this. Sorry, Annie.
Oh, good lord! Jesus H, dude.
Cats.
I will be voting for Annie this evening.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm voting Rocky. This whole thing's crazy.
Oh, holy dooly. Alright, let's get to the business. My first vote is for Austin.
Okay.
Everything's bigger in Texas, but not your game. And the second vote, the person whose vote I stole, is poetically just going back on Annie, just in case.
That worked absolutely perfect. We all played our part, and we got all of these advantages flush perfect. My vote tonight is for Rocky.
Despite the fact that Joseph said my name when he said who he was voting for tonight, I don't think he's voting me tonight. And if he is, I think that's kind of stupid because I actually do have his back. And hopefully this plan is true and I'm not being fooled. Austin, sorry, buddy, but my vote's for you.
For tonight, I was gonna do this before the mess, but I'm glad that we had a freaking Cirque du Soleil show out there, just for the fun of it. But I'm gonna vote for Austin. I need to blend in a little bit here. It's the only chance I can have to kind of get some inroads, maybe blend in a little bit, that I don't have that hot of a game right now. But yeah, hopefully everybody buys that I was on board for it even though.
If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and click on the bell to receive notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes or bonus content.
Joseph.
Sorry, I just mooned everyone.
The desert.
Okay, cool. All right. Bye, Leah. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'll go fuck myself. No.
I know.
Yeah, it's always scary.
Jonathan, I hate to stop you right now, but your overlay is incorrect and you're muted.
That was so good. That was such a good start.
It was fantastic.
I
Try
wasted
to do
it.
the same thing twice.
It was incredible. Rocky.
Best spelling ever.
I love you, Ryan. I love you so much. Good luck.
That's it. Hey, out of here.
I was surprised you played your idol for yourself, Joseph, and not for like Rocky or something.
I don't know what an idol is.
No, I thought about it.
I get through one more vote, and we have us three in Austin.
Explorers, it is that time.
No.
I'm sorry to do it to you.
I mean, you're gonna have to leave instead. We're gonna stay.
You can.
Sorry. So me and you and Austin.
Good night, guys. Good night.
See you on Sunday.
Hi.
I hate you, Steinman.
Good night, Ryan.
Good night, Ryan.
Good night.
Yeah.
Courtney.
I have to go to bed, all right?
Yeah, you can sign off. Good night, Courtney.
I love you so much. Oh, we made it.